My dad and I are going into a rebuild battle using Dynamo Zagreb and Hajduk Split. However, this isn't just in the Croatian league, because we are joining some of the best teams in the Balkan region in a new lucrative Super League, where all debts are cleared and prize money is generous just to spice things up. So which one of us can rise as victorious as we rebuild Dynamo Zagreb and Hajduk Split across 5 seasons in the Balkan Super League? And here is your reminder how points are won and lost in versus rebuilds. Dad, today we're doing a Balkan Super League.
Yeah, well, we like the Super League, so this is a little bit of a twist in it as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
exactly. So it's the countries like Croatia, Bosnia, we've got Serbia clubs in here. So there's a few different nations, of course, which is going to be integrated into this. I don't know whether it's all of the nations in terms of that. We downloaded it from FM Scout anyway, but we've had a little play with it, and it seems a lot of fun.
Yeah,
because the money is good in it, the prize, but fun seems to be decent. If you make into the Champions League spots, you get good amount of money there, and it just seems like after a couple of seasons, the transfer budgets were really good from the test that we did. So this is going to be a fun Super League different type, because people have been asking for Hajduk Split in Dynamo Zagreb for a while, but we thought, well, in just Croatia, it might be slightly boring. Let's make it more interesting. Yeah. We're at that point of the year now, obviously with the delay of FM. We can do some fun things, and this is definitely looked like it could be a fun one. You're Dynamo Zagreb, Dad.
Yes.
To kick things off, you are Dynamo Zagreb, and if you're looking at yourself there, you've got probably the best Croatian side, certainly of the last decade, maybe even longer. They've had some fantastic players, and obviously a really good team, and I am Hajduk Split. Of course, we've done one rebuild on them in the past. This is going to be the underdog version of it. They have done quite well in the past, though they've won quite a lot. I mean, it says 6 Super Leagues there, but it wasn't. It was the Croatian league. It's basically just taken over that instead in Croatia. So they've won 6 of them, so it's not too bad, but also 9 from the Yugoslavian leagues when that was a thing. So we could have even gone further and gone to a Yugoslavian league. But no, the Balkan Super League, this is where we're starting off. And we've actually signed some players at the start of the season. We're looking at myself now as manager of Hajduk Split. Just 2 free transfers came through the door. I had no budget to begin with. I'm hoping that changes really soon in Season 2. But Matiba is the first signing, and this as a free transfer. He's a bit of an animal, and especially for this league, he looks really good. The strength is there, the teamwork work rate. He's got good map finishing as well. He's got 3 goals in 7 games, plus 2 assists. And Sanjin Pricic. Now, what I've decided to do is I want to make sure that every transfer window, I'm being loyal to the Balkan players as well. And I'm going to try and sign a few of them. Not strictly just them, but I'm going to try and sign a few. Dad won't be doing that, I can guarantee. He will not be doing that at all.
Last thought that comes into my mind is where they're from.
Yeah, that's true. I've signed Pricic here, who was a free transfer as well, Bosnian. Got 2 goals and assists already from defensive midfield. Not too bad at all. Tactically, I'm setting up in a 4-2-3-1, and it's based off of a tactic that I was using previously, as you can see, and I've changed it around a little bit. Used the instructions still, but I've swapped it around, and that is because my best 11 looks like this. I have Lavaja. Now, I could have gone 2 up top because Lavaja does play up top, but I really like him in that centre attacking midfield role. I remember when we did the Hajduk Split rebuild in the past, he was a quality player for us. He's already started so well.
11 goals
from playing centre attacking midfield.
It's out of the good, isn't it?
11 goals in 7 games. I can't quite believe it. So Lavaja is kind of my star player, but we've also got this man, Rakitic.
Yes, he is very good, isn't he?
Yeah, obviously his time at Barcelona in the 2010s was really good. He's been Sevilla as well, Schalke, Basel, but right now he's back in his home country in the Balkan Super League. So I'm excited.
You're probably going to get about 2 years out of him, I reckon.
Yeah, 35.
That's good enough, isn't it?
Not too bad at all. I mean, his natural fitness is only 12, but the standard of this league is not too bad, because if we're looking at the season preview, we'll do that in a minute. The likes of like Red Star or Crvena, I can never pronounce it. Apologies to you Serbians who will be angry at that. But how we know it as Red Star and Partizan are both in there. They've both got really good teams. They're kind of favoured clubs in there. Let's look at your signings, Dad, because again, you've done a couple of free transfers. You got Kajis in there. I don't think he'll be making it into your first team, but he's just a good backup, I guess.
Yeah, good striker.
Danilo Boza for £1 million, because you had a bit of transfer budget. Yeah. You didn't have a lot.
No. Just strengthen my defence. I could see they're a little bit weak in the defence. He was a good right back.
But then Omar Saleh.
Yeah, and then another defender in, so let's strengthen my defence up a little bit. He's quite good as well. I'm quite happy with this signing.
Well, he used to be a player that I'd sign all the time when he was at Salzburg, but of course he left the club recently. I think he even went to Udinese and left them as well.
I mean, for a freebie, it's a good signing, isn't it?
Absolutely. And tactically, you've gone for a 4-4-1-1, but with 2 DMs.
Yes.
Interesting style.
I usually like to play 2 up front, but no, I've decided to go 1 up front. He was a good striker. I didn't have any other strikers around him that I felt was good enough to be 2 up front. So, and I want to be a little bit more sort of defensive at the moment, just to see what this league's like.
All right, okay. We've got a couple of players there. I mean, he's out for 10 to 11 months, so he won't be playing. So I guess Batarina will go straight into
probably
that.
Where to go, yeah.
But he's kind of your key player right now, 20 years of age as well.
At 20, doesn't he? So
keeping hold of him will be quite crucial, I think,
definitely.
For how well you do in this division.
Good with both feet as well, so that makes a hell of a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's have a look then at the schedule so far. We've played a lot of games, including games against each other. And you've beat me once in the league, but lost against me in the Super Cup. So straight away with the points, it's 1-1. Look at this. Champions League fixtures coming out of our ears, Dad. And you were knocked out in the final one against Antwerp to go into the Europa League.
I'll take that. Europa League.
Yeah,
I'd rather be in there, to start off with, to see what it's all about. I mean, I don't think I'm going to have a really good team at the moment, so I'll take that.
Okay, so Braga, Toulouse, and AEK in your
I'll be
division.
disappointed I don't go through in that.
Yeah. Other than that, though, pretty much won every game. We drew there, which is disappointing, but not too bad at all. I have played quite a few games as well, and I've only lost to you, Dad. The rest of the fixtures I have won, meaning I am top of the league, but I am banging in goals. I mean, we've got a 10-3 in there, 5-1s, 4-0s against Red Star, by the way.
Good result.
That is massive, because if we are going by season preview, they are favourites to win this Balkan Super League. It's also 2 divisions, by the way, as well. So promotions from the first league, you can see if you're thinking, well, where's the Balkan club that I like? They might be in the 2nd division too. I think there is a 3rd division as well, but we haven't gone down that far because we're not anticipating to be relegated twice. So we'll see, but there we go. So it's a cracking start. Let's have a look at our European fixtures, because I'm in the Europa Conference League, in fact. So my group includes Olympiacos, of course. I think they won the Europa Conference League last season.
So
that's a team to look out for. Sheriff and Rosenborg, who could be quite tricky too. So hopefully I can get out of that group, maybe do some damage in season number 1. But there are so many fixtures against each other. We'll be playing each other 4 times in the league, so that makes it quite interesting in terms of the points. And there's of course a Balkan Cup, which includes basically like an FA Cup style, so lots of points to be won. This is going to be what I anticipate a high point rebuild. So put your predictions down in the comments now, because season number 1 is about to be simulated. And season number 1 is won by Hajduk Split.
Stayed there all season. Well done.
Yes. I won it by a mile as well.
Yeah,
23 points.
We only lost 4 games.
Drew 0.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's the difference, isn't it, really? So
we also had a goal difference of, wait for it, 91.
And I'm on 39 and I'm the closest one to you.
Unreal. That is fantastic. Lavaja got 38 league goals.
Oh, you said he's going to go.
Centre attacking midfield in 36 games. Matiba got 28 there. Petkovic for you, Dad, got 18. Lavaja was also up there. Batarina was up there in the average rating, but I also had the most clean sheets. So I was banging them in.
Your goalkeeper has got to be there if you're winning games they're getting it.
Yeah, and I was very good defensively too. Straight away, we pick up some points because of a league win, but I only lost 4 fixtures. The only way you'd be happy, Dad, is if all 4 of them was against you. But only 2 of them was there.
I'll still take that. It's 2 points in the bag.
2 points in the bag, but that also means you lost 2 because I drew 0. So 2 points that you gained, 2 points I gained.
just lost, isn't it?
Yeah, very interesting start. We're on Hajduk Split. Let's see then who won the Balkan Cup. It wasn't me. And I also was knocked out by bloody Eintracht Frankfurt in the Europa Conference League. Well, not anymore. 3-1. Aston Villa went on to win that one. That would have been hard. Quarter-final there, but you also went in it either, Dad.
Oh, I was hoping that was going to be me in the final then.
Nope. Vojvodina, who I think are in the first division. Yeah, they're in the league below us. So that is a huge missed opportunity. Dad, you were knocked out by Hajduk Split in the second round, which is another 2 points. Yes, started off really well in this one.
Dear.
Considering I have an underdog team, I bet people are already editing their comments trying to change it. By the way, we're at our new setup, as you can see here. We're at Omega Dad headquarters.
Yeah.
I'm on an away day. You can see it. Dad is now on home turf because we're about to move house. And we've got to wait for the new house to be ready. And we've already had to move out of the old one because the system in this country is so terrible.
It's bad, isn't it?
For the next 3 or so weeks, hopefully it won't be that much longer, as much as I've enjoyed it here, Dad. We'll be here in this setup.
Mum haven't seen me since you've been here.
But eventually, hopefully the new office will be lovely and we'll give you a nice little tour when it's all ready. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is the first rebuild in the new setup and we're already off to a flyer with Hajduk Split. Dad, your transfer budget for next season is 97 million. We told you this one's going to be fun.
Take a bit of that.
Exactly. But the funny thing is, obviously, reputation isn't that massive for the Balkan Super League. So if you're going off of that, we're 8th place in terms of the competition reputation. So we're behind the likes of the Portuguese League, the Eredivisie, the French League. So gaining that is going to be important because as player values and obviously players not wanting to come to you is quite interesting as well. So Dad, let's have a look at your player statistics. 23 goals from Petkovic, then it's 14 from your backup striker. Not a lot of goals coming through here.
No. I mean, I've still had a goal average of 39 and I was the second in the league. So I've got to be happy with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Baturin had a good season as well. Nice bit of development as well, as we can
looking
see
good now,
there.
isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. But let's have a look at the champs because I think we're about to see something really exciting.
Yeah, there you go.
43 with 14 assists from Lavasia.
81 goals in 2 games, in 2 players. It's hell of a good.
Unbelievable. And as you can see here, it's from that attacking midfield slot. It's crazy. I don't know how he's managed to do that. Atiba, I mean, 38 and 51 is fantastic.
Yeah.
Backup striker got 18 and 10, which is great. And then my winger got 27 assists, so he's absolutely loving it too. Having a great season. Great time. And we're also getting a lot of assists from our fullbacks and even Rakitic, who even got 12 as well there. So good to see. But my transfer budget is 38 million. I mean, I would have been buzzing with that. But after seeing your 97, I feel quite hard done by.
Yeah, because you knocked me out of the
There we
cups.
go.
It's not so I earned a lot of money through the cups, neither. So
No, but you were in the Europa League, whereas I was only in the Europa
Yeah.
Conference League. Speaking of which, Dad, you only got to the group stage. In fact, you were bottom of the group stage. You lost 4 of the games.
didn't do very well at all. Didn't
Drew
I,
to Braga and beat Toulouse.
I was hoping to go through on that.
Yeah, well, you were far from that. Right. Speaking of the Europa Conference League,
you out in a minute.
3-1 in the quarterfinals. How did I get there, though? The round of 16, I was knocking out Club Brugge. That's not bad at all. A club very, very similar to Hajduk Split in terms of the quality style of player. But I topped my group ahead of Olympiacos, and I was unbeaten. I drew against them, but I won the other 4, so not bad.
Nope.
But I feel like the
Unlucky, really.
Balkan Cup could have been won there. That's a shame. I really screwed up that one, but I did knock you out. It's an extra 2 points. Let's have a look at the total points tally after 1 season. Season number 1, Omega Luke gets 9 points, whereas Omega Dad gets 2. Okay, early days, I took a nice little head start, but
I'm a bit worried now. It's
the
usually me.
amount of games that we have got to play against each other.
Yeah, it's easy to come back now.
Definitely. Okay, so starting things off then, let's have a look at my transfer window as champions. Talisca was the first sign. It was a free transfer as well. 30 years of age. Can play centre attacking midfielder or play from the right. Guess he's going to go on the right because there's no way we can drop Lavasia.
No,
and start the
definitely not.
season.
No.
He's been way too good. But then, I've also signed a centre attacking midfielder. So maybe I will be dropping Lavasia. Don't know. This guy we've used quite a few times actually, Varasinovic. Again, going down that Balkan route, we're looking at those types of players. Gets into opposition area, gets forward whenever possible. That guy is fantastic. Stanko Juric, £3.4 million, Croatian, so he's fits that glove as well. We've got CDM in our books with good mental attributes that I quite like there. Murillo from Nottingham Forest, though. He was my big signing of the summer for 24, maybe going up to £26 million. A left left-footed centre-back. Nothing that's above 15, which is kind of worrying, but he's only 22 and has a bit of potential to go. And then finally, we got Borna Barisic, again, Croatian, 31 years of age, my left back, 18 for crossing, a set piece taker as well. So I'm excited to bring him into the team. Sticking with the same tactic, there's no need to change that.
Why would you? Yeah.
And Lavaja actually goes on the left-hand side. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays out this season when he's not in that centre attacking midfielder role.
I mean, that's good for you because you haven't actually lost him, but you've just sort of just moved into one side and put the two in that you wanted to get in. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's still got 6 with 4 assists. So still doing really well.
His average rate is still over 8 as well.
Yeah.
Look.
I can't get over 38 goals in 35 games. Let's have a look, Dan, because you spent a lot of money.
Well, I had 96 million to spend, so I might as well go for it, then, haven't I?
We got Colin Klein-Beckel, centre-back.
Young centre-back,
coming in. Evan Gassond. This is a good striker.
Yeah,
this
is the guy I'm sort of hoping it'll do well for me. He's only 23 as well, so he'd be there to the end now, I feel.
Beats the offside trap, always good.
Yeah.
Jacob Rasmussen, got yourself another left-footed centre-back. There's 2 that
they're hard to get hold of, so when you see one of the, especially when you get a good one like that, you get him in.
Then we've got Marcelo Alonde from Mamelodi Sundowns.
Good squad player as well, plays in all those positions, so
3 positions naturally.
Yeah, so I do for me. You know what I'm like with the squad players.
We also know what you like with keepers.
Well,
30 million on Meslier.
I always feel that I've got to go out and get myself what I class as like a not world-class keeper, but a really good keeper to get in there. And I know my defence is going to be all right then with a really good class keeper behind. This guy's that fits the bill. Only 24. He could be my keeper to the end, I think.
Possibly, absolutely. But another £45 million was spent. Maxim Lopez, £12 million.
Good centre midfielder. This boy, this is ball winner. This has been my ball winner for the couple of seasons now.
Yeah, 26 as well.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
some good attributes in there. Liam Delap.
Oh, this guy could be really good. I'm gonna give him a couple of seasons. I reckon he could be really good. Then that's why I've got him in.
I genuinely think, from watching how he started the season in the Premier League, I think he could be the long-term English replacement up front for Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Also, do you know he's Rory Delap's son?
I didn't until you actually mentioned it to me. Yeah, so
very good with both feet. Left foot, right foot, good finisher of the ball.
Very strong, 6'1".
I'm intrigued by his career, especially considering how good he started off at Ipswich. Patrick Dorgu, £15 million, another good signing and a young signing as well.
Yes, he is, yeah, and he plays 2 positions that I do use quite a bit. The left back, obviously, but also that left winger in midfield is sort of.
It's quite good there too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And then finally, Lucas Piton for £7 million at left back.
At left back, yeah. So I don't need the other guy to go there, do I? When I can got this one at left back, and then I'll push him into the left midfielder position. Then really.
Yeah, your left hand side's looking quite strong now, and we're sticking with the same tactic, just a couple of tweaks there with Patrick Dorgu going in.
Yeah, I'm going to lock him in there.
Position. Best 11 without restriction, you can see, and Bunku goes in there. So is a little bit of a change.
I wasn't sure whether to go 2 up front with having Delap there, so I've stuck with one up front and just see how it goes again. So I haven't changed too much.
Well, Evan Gasson's got 9 goals already at the start of the season.
So that's a good start, really. Yeah.
5 in 6 league games as well, so it hasn't been too bad at all.
No.
And we're looking at the schedule. Let's have a look at yours first. We haven't played each other this season, even in the Super Cup, because none of us won the league, won the cup, unfortunately. So you played in the Super League there, 4-1 to kick things off. You also was in the Europa Conference League qualifications, which you have qualified for.
Yes.
So that's going to be interesting to see if you can get quite far on that. You've also beaten Red Star in the league in the 90th minute and the 93rd minute, getting the goals. So you robbed them of a win there. But some big wins there, only dropping points here, and a 2-0 loss to Osijek.
Yeah, disappointed with that one.
That is a bad one.
Yes.
Let's have a look at Hajduk Split. How have we got on at the start of the season? It's been good, but I've also dropped points to Osijek, 2-2. I've also dropped points to Red Star, but I think that's slightly better than what it could have been anyway. Away to Red Star is always going to be kind of difficult. I defeated the New Saints, 12-0 on aggregate there. Then we got 11-0 there. Slavia Prague was a 5-2, and I'm in the Champions League, so
you scored a lot of goals again.
Yeah, so the Champions League, my fixtures, don't really expect to get that far. I've got Rennes in it, so
that's definitely lost, isn't it?
They're like rats, aren't they? They just pop up in every video we do, every time.
And they always beat you.
Yeah, no.
No, you've beaten them a few times, but I would say the majority of the time they have beaten you, though, haven't they? You can look at it that way.
Disgust me. Rennes is probably rats in French. It is, in my book, dirty Rennes. I love it now when people they go along with a joke, but they just don't know why I hate Rennes. And I want to keep it that way now. I'm fed up of explaining it. We're just going to keep it. We all know Luke hates Rennes. None of us know why. So we're gonna leave it at that. Dad, let's have a look at your Europa Conference League fixtures. Of course, you only play 6 in Europa Conference League. Nantes, which of course is your Youth to Gold club.
It is, yes.
If you haven't started watching the Youth to Gold series,
you don't know what you're missing. You got to watch it.
It's one of the best we've done.
Yeah, it is.
Probably the best. And I thought the Race to the Champions League was good. This is probably better in my opinion now. Episode 1 is already out. We'll probably stick it at the end of the video, but you're not too far away from getting the compilation because we're only doing 13 seasons.
I dare say whoever needs to win that game, we'll just sort it out between us.
Yeah. But I do think you should qualify from that.
I'd like to think I would. I mean, Seville is probably the only one I would feel that is a hard game, but I've got them at home, so that helps.
All right, season number 2 then. Let's simulate it. Dad's 7 points behind. Let's find out what happens. This right now is the perfect opportunity to be picking up some Manscaped products, because there is currently a 25% sale across the whole website for Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Not to mention that my 20% off when you use code OMEGA plus free shipping at checkout still works on top. So maybe you are looking at picking up the Beard Hedger Trimmer, as it is the best beard trimmer I've ever used, with the one guard with 20 different length options, all at the twist of a dial. Then again, this is the best time to pick up that product. With a 25% off site-wide Black Friday sale and an extra 20% off and free shipping when you use code OMEGA at checkout, just in case you didn't get that the first time I mentioned it. Or maybe it's the newest product in the Manscaped collection, the Chairman Pro, that has caught your eye. The electric foil shaver has already been a game changer for me in my body grooming routine for when I'm wrestling, as it's so easy to remove any body hair to a silky smooth right to the skin finish, and it is perfect for precision and style every single time. Again, all with the skin safe technology that Manscaped is so well known for. So these 2 plus many more on the website site wide. Everything across the Manscaped website is 25% off for the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. And remember, at checkout, use that code OMEGA because you get an extra 20% off and free shipping. There's a link at the top description, or just head to manscaped.com. Well, you came back and won the league by
a
1 point.
Get in. I nearly chucked it away as well. I drew the last game of the season.
Very frustrated.
If I'd lost that game,
yeah, because I had a way better goal difference.
Yeah.
You lost 3 games, Dad, across the season. Only one of them was against Hajduk Split. But you only beat me once, which means we've drawn twice.
Yeah.
So there's a point each way there, but you've won the league, so you do get 5 points in total for that one. But let's see then. So Levaja was the top scorer again. He didn't get as many as last season. Still got 25, which is kind of impressive considering we moved in position.
Yeah.
And he's still done that well. Matiba and Gasson both getting 20. Meslier, most clean sheets.
That's what I got him for.
Spent the money.
Paid off. Delivered it, yeah.
Absolutely, well done. Let's have a look then. We're on Hajduk Split. Did I win the cup this season? No, I did not. I was the runners-up.
Oh, to who though?
Got to the knockout playoff round of the Champions League. I'm kind of happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta's no... That's no...
That's no walk in the park, is it? Let's see. Did you win the Balkan Cup, Dad? No. Red Star knocked you out. And you got to the quarter-final as well of the Europa Conference League. PAOK was the team to knock you out there, 3-1. Nantes is still in it at that point. Did they get to the final? That would be funny. No, they didn't. PAOK actually did, though.
Yeah.
So in the league phase, I'm surprised by that. I thought you'd have been in the top 8.
Yeah.
Lost to Nantes. Of course you did.
Look where they finished at.
Of course you did. Drew to Sevilla, drew to Midtjylland.
Yeah, that was my hardest game, yeah.
1-3, so that's quite good. You played in the knockout playoff round, beating Aberdeen. They're on a flyer this season already. In round of 16, knocked out Midtjylland, the team you've already played against. Yeah. All right then, let's see. Who did I lose to in the Balkan Cup final? Red Star. Hold on, did I win the first leg 5-0?
Yes.
And lose the second leg 7. I had my first team out. Levaja played 5.6. I think the only players that aren't my first team is the keeper.
He had a stinker, didn't he?
And the 2 centre-backs.
Oh, dear.
Wow, that's bad.
7-0.
Yeah, my centre-back's on the bench. Juremovic. 7-0.
You're 5-0. You think he's in the bag, didn't you? We just play the reserve side. We'll win that easy.
Wow. This man here, Bertuk Yildirim, he got himself a hat-trick in 32 minutes. Jan Bednarak scored.
When was the last 2 goals scored? 69?
51st and the 80th. That is mental. I can't believe I've chucked away those 3 points. That's 2 seasons in a row that league has been up for grabs for us.
Imagine if you lose the whole challenge by 2 points.
Oh, don't. That's horrific to think about. Let's have a look at my Champions League then, because I've got to be proud of that. You did, absolutely. That was my chance to capitalise. 2 seasons in a row, knocking you out the first season. I lost 5-1 on aggregate against Atalanta. That's not too bad. The league phase, finished in 23rd place. I lost 5, lost to Liverpool 6-0. Oh, God. Lost to Copenhagen, that's a bad one, really. And Celtic 5-4. Didn't draw any, I don't really seem to do that. But look at them, I beat the Rats 3-0. Get in. Hate them. Where did they finish? They finished there. Did they get knocked down now? Yeah, up yours. Scum of the earth. Who's the manager? Julian Stefan. I bet he's a tit.
I just thought it was a team you didn't like, not the managers as well.
You're associated with them. Annoyingly, they produce some of the best wonder kids on Football Manager. And in real life, to be honest. Like, Amin Ghouri, absolutely love him, but he's at Rennes and I have to pretend I dislike him.
Imagine the players coming through now and Rennes approaches them and they go, no, I ain't signed a few. Why not?
Yeah.
Mega Luke don't like
I watch Mega Luke
videos. I can't go there. I can't go there.
It's a no-go, unfortunately. All right, let's have a look then. 38 goals from Lavaja, 32 from Matiba, 25 from Varasinovic, and 20 from Talisca with 23 assists.
Couple of good signings there.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's well over 100 goals, is it? Yeah, it's well over 100 goals from 4 players there. So that's absolutely solid there. And I've got £80 million to spend. The Super League plus that Champions League gives you a lot of money, so I've got to be happy with that. Let's see, yours, so Dad, you got 29 from Evan Gasson. Petkovic got 20. Doesn't look like Liam Delat played a lot at all.
Well, no, because I was only playing 1 up front, didn't I? And he played 45 games, so he's not going to get his chance very much, unfortunately. I mean, he played a few games, scored 4 goals, so it's all right. Change a tactic to get him in, isn't it? That's all I could do, really. I've won the league. Would I change a tactic when I've just won the league?
Yeah,
would I change a tactic?
Incoming 4 goalies, new tactic. You watch. Especially because you got £60 million to spend, Dad, in season number 3 window. But before that, it's points time. Well, in season number 2, Omega Luke picked up just 1 point and Omega Dad picked up 5, meaning the total points are now Omega Luke on 10 and Omega Dad on 7. Now, one thing that we're finding is that although we're getting money, selling players, you get nothing for them.
No, the value of the player has just gone right down.
Even if you buy them, they play well, they'll still be underneath the valuation of what you bought them for, is what we're finding.
Yeah.
But that being said, we're getting money.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So we're still, I felt that we were still getting half-decent players for our money.
Yeah, I agree.
If you wanted to make your budget a little bit bigger in selling the players, you struggled then.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's have a look then at the players that you brought in. Kyle George is the first one from Cruzeiro.
Another striker, yes. So this one does look good as well. Only 23, so he's quick, he's strong. And he knows where the net is. So
he's only playing 1 up top.
I'm only playing 1 up top, or am I?
Or is he? Lazar Samardzic, £25 million.
I do like this player. I've used him before, and he fits into that role just right. And he will score goals for me. I know he will. His finishing's only 13 on there, but if you play him in that right role, he's strong on both feet as well. He knows where the back of the net is. But
and you only signed him because he's Serbian.
That's right. Yeah, that was a bonus as well, wasn't it? See?
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know. No.
Is he?
You could tell by the way my eyes went right up to where it was, isn't it? Is he?
2 goals and 3 assists for the £25 million man so far.
That's what he's going to be. He's going to be a supplier for me. This passing's very good.
Yeah, creative player. Martin Vitic from Sparta Prague, £8.25 million.
Just helping to strengthen my defence up. Yeah, it's good player. This one is
only 22 as well.
Yeah, see, I'm signing young players.
Yeah, Carl Walker Peters, he says, who's 28.
But this guy is a typical my signing, isn't it? He plays both sides.
Yeah,
And when it's a free signing, was he a free signing? Was he?
Yeah, he was free signing.
When it's a free signing, I just thought thought, yeah, I've got to get this guy in.
Used to play for Spurs.
I'll tell you what, I didn't understand why Spurs got rid of him.
I know why, because they had Carl Walker, and it was like really confusing.
Yeah, yeah, it was, yeah.
They both play right back. Oh, crap, you can't even define them by the position that they play.
But yeah, I thought it was very strange that they got rid of him. I'd have definitely kept him. It's a good signing for Spurs, for Southampton at the time, though.
Yeah, it was. Tamal has joined as well, backup keeper.
Yes, I needed a backup keeper, so this guy's come in for me, yeah.
Nice and easy. You knew I had to get one keeper in.
Yeah.
Tactically, then, he's changed it.
Of course I have.
He's gone two up top.
A little bit of a tinker. I needed two up front. I've got two good strikers with the lap behind them then, haven't I, really?
Yeah. Don't forget, you can pick up your mugs or your T-shirts from the Tinkerman shop. You can see it on screen or just below on the YouTube app. But there we go. There's your starting 11 going in there.
My strike force looks really good here, I feel.
All right. We'll have to see how it plays out. My signings, though. Have I signed anybody good with the 90-odd million pound that I had? Yes, I have. Xavi Simons.
Yep.
He's injured already.
It always happens for you, doesn't it? Your main signing of a season will get injured.
You sign one good player, gets injured straight away. 2 months as well with a torn thigh, which is one of the first games we played at the start of the season. But anyway, let's think of the positives. The Dutch 22-year-old wonder kid comes in, £50 million because he was transfer listed at PSG. Already got 3 goals in the 5 games he did play, though. So not too bad at all.
No.
Very good. We've also got Burakov, 700k. Not bad for what I'm going to consider as like a backup striker. And then Krejci, £17.5 million for a good CDM who could also play at centre-back. However, I'm coming up with a bit of dilemma on what to use, because when I've now got Xavi Simons, it means that a certain Lavaja doesn't go into the side. So what I'm having to do is go strikerless this season, which means Lavaja can go in, Verasinovic can go in, and Xavi Simons and Talisca. It's not started off too bad either.
I mean, you can play this role quite well because you know the right players to play in this role, and I just can't play that role. I just don't trust it.
You don't know.
I do like a striker, don't I?
Yeah, that's the trouble.
Yeah.
But I've used it at the start of the season. It's done really well, as we can see.
And you're still scoring goals. That's the main thing about it as well, isn't it?
We drew against each other. I also drew the Red Star as well, so no points games, no points lost. And I'm also in the Europa Conference League after qualifying from being 2-0 down against Lugano. 1-3-2. Lavaja with 2. Thank you very much, Lavaja. The guy is just a goal-scoring machine. Honestly, what a monster. 7-7, so he's slowing down a little bit, if I'm honest. What's going on here, Marco? In the Europa Conference League, then, let's have a look at my fixtures for this season. We've got Lask. Crystal Palace has done well to get themselves in there. NEC and Riga should be 2 wins there. Neman Grondo, I do not know who that is, from Belarus. And then Sparta Prague away. Obviously, I've just stole one of their players.
Yeah.
I think you have just stole their best centre-back.
Yeah.
So that is going to be an interesting one.
Prague
away. What a night out that is.
Yeah.
What a night out. 2 stag do's there. Very memorable. Very good. Let's see your fixtures, Dow. We know you've already drawn against me. How has that tactic fared for the rest of the campaign so far? It's not been too bad. You're top of the league.
Yeah, only lost 1 game.
Yeah, you drew there to Rijeka. Lost in the Champions League after already being 5-0 up, with Evan Gasson getting a hat-trick there.
Yeah.
Which meant you are in the Champions League phase. Let's see it. We've got Mulder, Frankfurt. I hope they smash you. Barcelona.
And I've got to go to hell.
You've got to go to hell. Ooh. You've also got to go to PSG.
And Leverkusen. Leverkusen is not going to be an easy game.
No, not at all. Copenhagen beat me last season.
I'm not going to be going very far on this one then, am I?
Well, no, let's hope not.
No.
Season number 3 then. Let's get underway and see what happens. Season number 3, Zagreb wins the league again, and
by a long way.
A big gap opened up.
Only lost 2 games.
Really regretting the strikerless now.
The Tinkerman tinkered.
Yeah, and he still got away with it. Lost 2. Oh,
not against you.
Really, really poor. I lost 9, 3 games against you as well.
So won the league and won 3 games. Oh my.
7-point swing straight away. Evan Gassond with 20, even scored more than Lavaja. The strikerless didn't work.
And my other strikers there as well. That was 16.
Yeah, not good at all. Right, we're on Heideck split. Maybe I want a cup and pull some points back. No. Second round. Damn it. Red Star also knocked me out of the Europa Conference League quarter-final too, so that's not fun. I was 2-0 up again. What's the matter with me? 2-0 up against them and they go and win 3-0.
You got to learn
doing that.
You got to learn to lose the first game.
Oh no. Stuttgart went on to beat Palace in the final. Amazing stuff there. But all right, did you win the cup? You did.
Oh, get in.
There's another 3 points.
Yes.
Red Star. And you lost the first leg. You lost the first leg 2-1. You beat them in the second
There
leg.
you go. See, you got to lose the first leg.
Write down these notes. Give it away, the first leg. Unbelievable stuff. All right, let's have a look at the Champions League then. Knockout playoff round against Barcelona, Dad. Oh, what a tie that is. 7-5. Not
I'm
bad.
happy with that. That's
a
good
showing
performance
for
against
yourself.
them.
They got all the way
Pleased
to, nice little final going on there.
I've seen they got to the
Classico.
final as well, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that was the knockout playoff round, which meant the league phase, you finished down the bottom there. 3 losses, PSG, Galatasaray, and you got absolutely topped 3-0 by Eintracht Frankfurt. Thank you very much. 2 draws.
2 draws at home.
Drew against them.
Barcelona at home. That's a hell of a result, isn't it?
Yeah. 1-3, sorry. Beating Juve, Inter in. Great result.
Take that.
Really good.
Yeah.
And beat both Copenhagen and Mulder. So a very good campaign, Dad, for you.
Yes.
The goals.
Oh, that new striker, look, 28.
The goals.
Oh,
were
they're all going
flying
everywhere,
in.
aren't they?
Yeah, they were being shared around. Even Leon Delap got 12.
Yeah.
He was buzzing. Batarina getting 18 assists as well. Can't be ignored. That's really good. The amount of greens on the average rating is the reason why you have easily walked this league.
Good season,
Your
that.
transfer budget, 76 million.
Happy with that.
Big budget.
Yes.
Did anybody get enough goals for me? 28 from Lavaja, 23 from Varsinovic. Xavi Simons got 17. Not enough goals.
He still played 37 games.
Yeah, he did all right.
So that's good, really.
Yeah, but look at his value already.
Yeah.
51 to 56.
I mean, you look at
He's
that
played
there.
that
You
many
had
games.
what did you have? 4 players last season that and made over 100 goals.
Yeah, that's barely 75. Nowhere near, unfortunately. And I've got £69 million. That's a naughty number, so I'm going to do some naughty things in this transfer window, let's hope. But first, the points. Well, this season, Omega Luke scored 0 points and Omega Dad picked up 10, meaning the total points now is Omega Luke still on 10 and Omega Dad on 17. Okay, now we've got to play some catch-up after a throwaway season, unfortunately. Let's have a look then. Robert Renan, you started off this window with, Dad.
Yes.
A £10 million move for a left-footed centre-back.
Never left-sided centre back, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
doing well with them, aren't I? Really. So, but he's quite strong on both feet, so
Yeah.
he can play either side. I'm quite happy with that. A good 22-year-old as well.
Cracking
Picking up
teeth.
Oh yes.
He stopped off at Turkey on the way. Got his teeth done for the new signing.
You just can't help but looking at him, can you? With
Right,
his
it's a
teeth?
beaming smile. It's fantastic, really. Then we got Wilson Odobert from Spurs. He keeps signing Spurs players in this one. £35 million, though. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. He's a youngster, and he might not even get into my first team, but it's a good reserve player to have in the squad.
He plays naturally on both sides.
Yeah,
so it's
so-
one of those ones where it just builds so many roles.
I've got to build a good squad. It's all about having a really good squad, and that's what I'm trying to build now. I've got a championship winning team, so
Yeah. Federico Navarro from Velez, £7.75 million. A good
same,
CDM.
Yeah, same again. He might not even get into my team, but he's good reserve to have in the squad.
I mean, 15 for first touch, marking, passing, and tackling. He's a bit of an all-rounder in there.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
One that the fans will love. I feel like that type of
Yeah,
player, isn't
probably
it?
is,
The
yeah.
workhorse. Then we've still got another £16 million being spent on Gendry, who is a right back.
Yeah.
There's a few French players coming in.
Yeah.
Valentin Gendry.
I did like him. He's quite good. Wherever you're getting my team, I'm like I said, it's all squad players probably.
Mies Hilgers, centre back.
Another one who's got
Dutch.
good teeth as well.
Yeah, another one who's stopped off to Turkey on the way.
My centre backs have got a hell of a good teeth.
Yeah, they're all like
They don't need floodlights and all right.
They've had to bring out a yellow ball just in case. All right, so Mies Hilgers is a good signing for a free transfer, and then we got Plezari from Venezia. He don't
Never
want to show his
goalkeeper.
teeth.
No,
He
he
don't-
don't.
yeah,
Never
he's-
goalkeeper. Yeah, I felt this was a better reserve keeper, and he's going to be pushing because my main keeper, the Leeds guy, he didn't want to sign a new contract, and I was a bit worried I was going to lose him. So I've got this guy in just in case I do lose him.
All right, so the Italian comes in.
Yeah.
Tactically, did you tweak? No. Kept it.
I won the league. What would I change it for?
As you can see, this is the best 11 in there. So
Yeah.
some of the players have not changed. In fact, no new players went into the side of Robert Renan.
I did say that, didn't I? So, yeah.
All right, let's have a look at my transfers then and see who I brought in this season. Now, starting off, I decided to go for mainly a big striker, and I had my eye on Nasty from last year, but I couldn't get enough money. So I brought in Nasty, just a great name in it, Marco Nasty, from Cremonese. I thought, when we're going to reference this? Likes beat the offside trap, going to be my number 1 striker now. 5 goals in 7 games, not too bad to kick things off. But we're looking at, obviously, quite a lot of players all came in on the same day. Nearly.
I'll tell you what, mate, we would have get sponsored by Colgate.
Some good smiles in this team. Good left-sided player. Plays naturally all down the left. Really good sided, actually. Not too bad at all. Gerard Yepes, £9.5 million. Good CDM. Good passer of the ball anyway. Then we've got Matisse Lambord from Hellas Verona. £10 million for a French winger or striker, because good finishing ability. Good.
He is.
Good acceleration and pace, but yeah, I think he's probably better from that right-hand side because he likes to cut inside.
He's going to be cutting in. That left foot of his is lethal.
Yeah, only 20 years of age as well. Got 20 goals in the Serie B side last team. Used to play for Rennes, but we can't hold it against him too much.
He did apologise.
Yeah, he's like, boss, I'm so sorry. I was young. Abdul Mumin from Vallecano, £15 million. Good centre-back Ghanaian, 6'2". Probably won't start, but it's a good option for us, to say the least. But Luca Orellano, I think, will start from Vasco. Plays naturally on both sides. As you can see, I didn't have a lot of winger options previously. I was using centre attacking midfielders in there. Now I've got a few, because Isaiah Jones is a free transfer who also plays on the wing as well. So he's been tearing up the championship the last couple of years. Well, I know he was the first season. Carrick was at Middlesbrough. I don't know how good he's been doing lately. Nubel, £4.2 million. I also needed a new keeper.
I did look at this keeper. He's a good keeper, isn't he?
Yeah, Alexander Nubel joins. The wages were slightly high when you went in for him.
I couldn't afford his wages.
Yeah, I waited a little bit longer and got him for 72k instead. Tactically, I've had to change it. I've gone back to what I had first season, but I switched sides because Nasty is right-footed, and I think that'll be better for when Xavi Simons picks him out. That's my hope anyway.
Also lets him go through the gap as well.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, schedule-wise then, let's see how this one has played out.
Oh dear, oh dear.
There's a lot of green there. Not a single point has been dropped, but I haven't played you. Actually, one single point. Two points. One game where I've dropped points, which was the first game of the season against you, Dad. At your ground.
Yes.
It was a 1-1 draw.
Started well, but then I let you in, didn't I?
Yeah. So, I am in the Europa Conference League. Let's see those fixtures in front of us right now. Real Betis is in there. Nice, PAOK. They've caused some trouble for us already. Yeah. Knocked you out. Dinamo Zagreb, let's see your schedule, Dad. You've lost a couple of games. Dear. We've also played one game, the Champions League phase.
I went to hell and lost. Oh.
Yeah. This is when the transfer window closed. We finished after the first Champions League game, which was quite early, to be fair. 8th of September. It's quite early for a Champions League fixture. But yeah, you've dropped points already, losing to Osijek, drawing to Sarajevo, and drawing to myself, which means you are second and you're trailing me already by 5 points. I need to keep that up. Come on. But it's such a long season.
Yes.
Because you've got to play each other so many times. Those 6 points can go straight away and you'll be in the lead. So with 2 wins. So there we go. So Champions League fixtures, you got Fenerbahce, you got both
Barcelona
the Turkish. Renan's going to be like, boss, I've been there.
The surgery just around the corner.
Shall we go get that done? You'll come out beaming next season, I guess. Barcelona's there. You got to play both Tottenham and Arsenal with Liverpool in between.
I mean, look at the Barcelona.
That is a very difficult Champions League phase.
I ain't going anywhere, am I?
No.
I'm not going anywhere in that. Oh, well.
Ajax, Athletic, Bilbao as well.
Good experience for the players, that's all I'm going to say. We'll get our teeth done and we'll go and have a laugh.
2 away games in Turkey. They're both North London clubs and Liverpool away.
Oh, dear.
Plus Barcelona, by the way. Unbelievable. That you ain't getting out of that group stage. Not one chance.
No chance, no.
Let's simulate and see what happens. Well, I'm back on top. You closed the gap slightly.
Yeah.
But 3 points.
You were there all season, so yeah, well done.
Stayed there.
Yeah, I just chased you the whole season.
Lost 3 fixtures in the end. You scored more goals.
We both scored a lot of goals to get into the hundreds, yeah.
Yeah, you had a better goal difference. I lost 3. 1 of them was to you.
Ooh.
You lost 4 and 2 of them was to me. So I gained a few points back there with the league win and just 1 win more than what you beat me. So we drew the other 2 games there, or drew 1 game, sorry. Let's have a look at the season profile then. Petkovic and Gasson was the top scorers. Xavi Simons and Nasty was underneath.
Yes.
Average rate was dominated by us, as you can see.
Your keeper done well.
Keeper, both of us, both 12.
Pleased with that. That's why we're top of the league, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite far ahead of Osijek and Red Star, who have dropped off massively, really, considering where they started. But let's see, we're on Hajduk split again. Competitions. Did I win the cup as well? No.
Lost to Frankfurt again.
And I lost to you in the semi-final.
Oh, get in.
What is Frankfurt doing? We're supposed to be mates.
Well,
It's
there you go.
Rennes that's supposed to be the annoying one. Semi-final against yourself, Dad. We won't click on it yet because you might see a cup next to your name. But they beat me 4-3. Again, I won the first leg.
Got it wrong with
Why did I
Roma,
draw the first leg? I drew the first leg. They went on loss, unfortunately.
Villa's there, so imagine, yeah, I'm going to say Villa would have won
Yeah.
that. Hampden Park, eh?
Let's see. How far did you get the Champions League?
Yeah, go on, so.
League face. But you did win the cup.
Get in.
10-2 on aggregate against Osijek, who they finished third, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Finished in third place. 10-2. What a win. You deserve that trophy.
Yeah.
So you knocked me out of the competition in the semi-final stage. Only across one leg. 1-0. Oh, come on. What are we doing? That's 2 points straight away there, Dad. And then, of course, 3 points for winning the cup. So that's 5 points in total. Kind of cancels out the 5 points that I earned for beating you by 1 ball.
How did my results go in the Champions League?
This is gonna be funny, isn't it?
Where did I finish?
Oh, you only just
won
missed
4
out.
out of it. I
Yeah.
won 3 games.
You were 1 point away because you would have been better on go difference
Yeah.
than Celtic final.
Who did I win the 3 games against?
So you lost 5, lost
Arsenal.
against the 3 in the Premier League,
Galatasaray again.
and Bilbao.
Yeah.
You did beat Barcelona at home, Ajax away, and Fenerbahce.
So I got my own back on Barcelona.
New set of teeth. Final was played by Bayern Munich and Man City. Bayern Munich beat Man City in the Camp Nou, so Barcelona in their stadium.
That one, they would have
they
been
would've
good with
missed
that.
out. Let's have a look at the goals then. 34 from Petkovic, but he's 32 now. We know what
yeah.
that means. He's
Yeah,
gone.
he's going.
There's no way you're going to keep him around.
Nope.
Actually, he might have already left because he expires. His contract expires. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
I
I won't get no money from him anyway, really. So
Evan Gasson, 28 goals. You think how good Evan Gasson has been? Right, this is what we mean by the valuations. 21, 20 goals last season, 20 goals the season before that. Worth £10 million.
Yeah.
And he's only 25. So
he's almost in his prime
got
and he's
4
scoring goals
years-
like that.
Yeah, 4 years left of his contract, worth £10 million. So it just goes to show the valuations are terrible in this. Samartic did quite well, as did Kyle George, who got a good amount of assists for Batterina, who played quite a lot on the right-hand side. Your transfer budget for next season, Dad, £92 million again. Chucking money at us. isn't
Yes, I'm happy with
in
that.
terms of the reputation, it's dropped down. It's gone down. What? We've done really well, league phase,
Yeah.
but we've been playing in Europe and it's dropped down. Oh, we should be ashamed of ourselves. Gone down to 11th place now. No wonder why all the valuations of our players are going down.
Oh, I didn't help in the last Champions League. Of course, boys, did I?
No, this is the very opposite of Build a Nation. 27 from Lambord. I told you he'd be good. He was my winger.
Yeah.
He had the most goals for me this season. That's phenomenal stuff. Nasty got 26. Javi Simmons, that's a good season.
Yeah, it's
Look
better
his
from him, isn't
value.
it? Wrong.
Plummeted.
Wrong, it is. Wrong.
He is... Oh, actually...
He's 33, though, isn't he?
Oh, I might keep him around. He hasn't gone anywhere yet, but yeah,
He'd be gone if it's more.
his physicals are in the mud and he's too starved.
He goes out for a run, he's got to stop, and
His legs have gone. He's only 33. That's my age next year. And his legs are gone. So, yeah, he's already stopped off as much as what he was scoring last time. Orlando got 21 assists, as did Mora. That's really good from the fullback. So I'm happy with that left-hand side. And Murphy got 22 on the right. My transfer budget is 83 million.
It's good.
Big. Both of us.
Big
got
season
a
coming up
lot of
then.
money to spend. Let's have a look at the points. Season 4 points are Omega Luke with 6 and Omega Dad with 6. Meaning the gap hasn't changed and it's now Omega Luke with 16 and Omega Dad with 23. Alright, to kick off season number 5 then, just a reminder, if you want the database, the save game file of what we're going to do at the end of season number 5, you can do so on page.com/MegaLukeGaming or on the YouTube channel members page. And YouTube channel members also get early access to some videos as well, like the Youth to Gold, which some of you have jumped on already and watched quite nice and early. So thank you very much to everybody who supports us
thank you.
on those two things. You help me pay for Dad to be off of work and play Football Manager with me instead.
I'm getting to like to work from home.
Yeah.
First time I've ever worked from home.
So there we go. Thank you very much to everybody who supports us. Really do appreciate it, and that's what you get as the incentives to do so. Early access to some videos and the saved game file, meaning you can play along with it. You can also steal the tactics that we leave there for you to play. Okay, let's have a look at my season then. I went big and I signed Morten Frendrup for £36 million in this final season. I needed a big CDM.
He's good.
He is very good at the passing and at the tackling.
Yes.
But then I spent another £53 million. John Duran was a free transfer, though. That's a good little freebie.
Yeah, it's good. That is really good signing, that is.
Not bad at all. But then I also spent £25 million on another striker, Croatian, Beljo.
How many strikers are you going to play?
I've got 3 really good ones. Who knows how many I'm going to play. David Zima. Maybe I'll be changing my tactic after winning the league. David Zima, the Czech centre-back, comes in. Really good right-footed centre-back just when I needed £10 million. And I needed a left-back one. Or left-footed one. So I brought in Parola, who looks really serious.
Yeah.
Don't want to ask him what he's got up to the weekend.
I'm scared to look behind me.
What did you do on the weekend? Nothing. He's like, have you been to Turkey? Okay, so Parola joined for £18 million. He's got a couple of goals already from Olympiacos. But there we go, as you can see. No, we haven't really mentioned any players that have been sold because no money was ever brought in for any of them. I did sell Talisca for £7 million there, but there we go. Tactically, did I change it from last season's title-winning tactic? No. My plan is to just let them fight it out up front. But I will be having Frendrup nailed into that CDM role there because he doesn't go in there. If I pick the best 11, it puts Krejci in there, who isn't as good on the board. And I want an actual ball player in there. So this is the reason why I've locked him in. But Xavi Simons in behind Nasty has been how this season has started. Nasty has 4 goals already, but Belgio's got 4 from the bench. He's only started 2 games, 1 off the bench, and he's got 4 goals. So he has started well. I'm just going to let them see what happens. Ooh. The goals last season, of course, come from Lambourne and Orellana.
Yes.
So I'll be interested.
It's going to be it, yeah. And it's hard to fit more strikers in when you got good
wingers and all centre attacking midfielder.
It is hard, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see, Dad, what have you been up to this summer with your money? Because you had a lot to spend as well. First signing, 47.
Yeah, 47.
Let me just say that again. £47 million for Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
What I decided to do was I was going to buy players that I knew would get into my first team, and
you're having to lock Wan-Bissaka in.
Yeah. I couldn't understand why he wouldn't get in the team. I mean, he's tackling's 20. Look, you don't get. I mean, in real life, he is that good at tackling.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. And one of the best one-to-one defenders.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure my defense was really, really strong. I got this guy in to do that for me.
All right, okay. And then we carry on. We got another £91 million being spent because you actually made money. You sold like some Lucas Piton for 12. Yeah. Not by one player, but after a few, you did sell a few players. Gerald Quantza come in, free transfer.
I thought this was a good freebie. When I seen this guy up for freebie, I thought I jumped in on him.
Yeah. I mean, he's been jumping into Astrid Wett's DMs. In case you haven't seen that on Twitter, that's the naughty boy, but there we go.
I don't think I get him starting line, but he's good enough to be in there.
Yeah, okay. Then another £49 million being spent on Delane Bakwa.
This is I got this. This is why I sold my left back, because I bought this guy and I'm going to change my formation for this guy alone.
All right.
So the guy that I had playing in
Patrick Dorgu, he went back.
He's gone back where he also can play.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I sold my left back. But this guy could be the changer for me. I think he's good.
Got a few free transfers. Lorenzo Luca.
I just can't believe it. All these players that come up as freebies all of a sudden, and they were good.
Fran Garcia, left back again.
Strengthen my squad up, and it's only going to cost me wages.
Yeah, Nuran Perez. I mean, that one's unbelievable.
Oh, what a signing that is for free as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
So my defence is hell of a strong now.
Yeah. And then the final sign-in.
Oh, this is the last day of the season.
It's getting a bit chilly in here because it's Cole Palmer.
He needs to go to Turkey.
He does. It's a bit chilly. Cole Palmer is in the side.
This was a good signing for me. Last day of the season, before the transfer window closed, and look at him already. That's
4 goals, 5 assists. Hasn't played anything. Really, in the last few seasons.
I mean, 42 million for a player that hasn't played very much was a gamble.
Yeah.
A gamble I'm willing to take.
Oh, it makes it
Welcome
very
aboard, Cole.
Tactically, as you said, you've changed it around. You've bumped up the winger there for Delane Bakwa. Dorgu goes in naturally in that inverted wing back because best 11 pick puts Carl Walker-Peters there because, of course, he's right-footed. So locking him in is is smart, but yeah,
Palmer's
Cole
gone
Palmer
in that
goes
space
straight
there.
in.
Yeah, they still look very good because even if Colton Palmer gets injured, I've got another player to replace him. It's quite good.
How has it started, though?
Ooh.
It started, and I've beat you twice already.
Yes.
One in the league, one in the Super Cup, 2 points already, and of course, not bad taking points off of you in the league campaign.
No.
But the rest of it, you've done all right.
Well, that's when I started my team out properly then, and then I've gone on to a winning run then. So
Yeah.
I'm happy now.
Out of the Champions League because
and
of
I'm scoring
Ajax,
goals. Yeah.
But in the Europa League, could be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely,
we've
yeah.
seen, obviously, the battering you got the last season.
Oh, it was
in
not
the
good last
Champions
season.
League.
Even though I feel my team's better this season,
Yeah.
I think I still would have got a battering.
Very grateful.
Yeah.
Slaven Belupo took a Tonkin 9-2 there, which is an interesting one. But let's see your Europa League fixtures for next season. You've already beaten Sparta Prague. You've got to face Ajax after them knocking you out of the Champions League. They then got knocked out of it.
Unbelievable.
So they got to play them again. So Antwerp Rangers and Ludogorets. You've got to play this team with a funny badge from Finland. Love that. Phenomenal stuff.
I'd be disappointed if I don't go through. Definitely, I'd be disappointed if I don't go through on that.
Okay, let's see. Am I in the same competition? I can't remember what competition I'm in. No, I'm in the Champions League. Straight in there.
Ooh.
Bang, because I knocked out Sparta Prague. And now I go into the Champions League. So, only lost one game so far. That was the final game of the start of the season there against Monaco in the Champions League. Before that, won every single game.
Yeah.
Big stuff going on there. So my Champions League fixtures looks like this. A little bit easier than what the one you had, Dad, but still difficult.
Yeah.
3 Premier League sides. Newcastle,
Dortmund's
Manchester United and
Dortmund's an
Arsenal.
hard game as well, isn't it?
Dortmund's difficult.
Yeah.
Feyenoord, who are friends of yours. Porto as
yeah.
well. Samuel Marodion, if he's still there. They got Milinkovic-Savic, which is quite bad, but is he still there? He is. Up front, he's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Samu, take it easy on me, mate.
Yeah.
Remember the fun times we had together. All right, so that's going to be a difficult Champions League phase. You might have a bit of an edge there going into Europe. Final season, then the points are slightly in your favour by, what is it, 7 points. But that could change quite quickly.
Well, you've already beat me twice.
5
points now.
5 points now. A league win and a couple of more wins against Dad, and that is decimated and gone. Final season then. Let's simulate it and see what happens. Oh no, the final season.
Get in.
So close.
Only lost 2 games. So only lost one more game after that then.
Yeah, you've done a hell of a well there.
Get in.
You've done so well
Look at
there.
the goals I've scored as well.
127, lost 2. Red Star beat you 3-0 away from home. But other than that, I didn't draw a single game in 36. Lost 7. Lost 3 times, dear. What was I doing?
Not only have I won the league, I got 3 points off you as well.
Wow.
Boom. Get in.
Fair play. Cole Palmer,
There you go, my son.
top
There you
scorer of the league.
What a
Cole
signing that
Palmer.
was.
Hey, he ain't no Lavaja, though. So, God bless Lavaja. I'll miss him.
My keeper's there as well.
Yeah,
Oh, and your keeper
yeah,
11 as
both
well,
on
yeah.
the same. Cole
Yeah.
Palmer had the most man of the matches, though, and the highest average rating across the league.
Yeah.
Just above Evan Gasson, who also had a good season.
We
this.
dominated that board,
Now
didn't
have a
we?
look at Yeah, we did, to be fair. Well done.
Get in.
The only way I can win it is maybe a Champions League.
No.
No, but I won the cup. I mean, knocked out the league phase. No surprises there. But I did win the cup. And I beat you in the final.
Oh.
Yes. Lovely
Our
stuff.
very last game was against each other.
Yeah. We drew the first leg, then I beat you in the second leg.
That's where I went
3-2.
wrong, and you went wrong.
Yeah, you did. Beat you in the second leg, which meant I take the trophy, and that's 2 points. One for beating you, and then 3 points for winning it. So 4 points in total there. So I'll take that. That's fine. But the league phase of the Champions League. Oh dear, I have to scroll down to find me. I'm in the 30s. 5 losses in total. Porto beat me 1-0. I bet that was a Samuel Marodion goal. Newcastle, Monaco, we already seen. Drew to Dortmund and Feyenoord. Beat Manchester United. Of course I did.
You won your easy game.
Yeah, of course. Dinamo Zagreb. Let's have a look and see how you did, Dad. Semi-final by Chelsea.
What a come against Chelsea.
Wow, 4-0, unfortunately. They went on to win it on penalties.
I'm going to say I would have fancied my chances against them over
Bilbao.
2 teams. Yeah.
I knocked out Villa.
Good result.
7-6.
Yeah.
Good result there. Bilbao knocked out Rennes. Good for you. Then we got Nice. 7-2 in the round of 16. Did you play in the knockout playoff round? You didn't, which meant in the league phase, you're in the top 8. finished in 5th place. Lost 1 to Maccabi Haifa. Drew to Ajax. 1-6.
Pleased with that.
Good wins in there.
Yeah, good finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it was good, wasn't he?
32 goals from Gasson. 31 for Kyle George.
Two good strikers I bought there.
For Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Dylan Bakwa, 23 assists. The man was an assist machine. Myself had 27 for Belgio. He overtook it.
Yeah.
Lambord still with 26. Xavi Simmons with 20. Nasty got 19. Orlano with 26, as well as Mufi. My transfer budget for anybody who takes over is £41 million. Dad's transfer budget, £78 million. But for the final time, let's look at the points. Season number 5, then Omega Luke gained 6 points, whereas Omega Dad gained 7, meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 22 and Omega Dad with 30. There we go then, Dad. That one was a lot of fun.
One season cost you.
Yeah, that third season.
Your strikerless season.
Strikerless season cost me.
Everything else was quite close to points, boys, except for that one season.
8 points in between.
But the worst about it was that one season that you went strikerless, I won the league and won the cup.
Yeah.
So I punished you big style with that
Definitely.
one season.
Yeah. In terms of the Balkan Super League, they've dropped down to 12th now, so we've done wonders for this division.
Yeah.
Really good. But maybe give yourselves a go on the Balkan Super League, and if you can keep them up there. I mean, yeah, the league is so much fun, especially with the money that you get. But yeah, you don't get to sell many players for a lot of money, but
you're gonna have a big squad.
Yeah, that's it. We had stupidly big sides.
Yeah.
Which was hard to manage either way. But hope you've enjoyed that one. We really enjoyed doing the Balkan Super League as well. Maybe we'll have to revisit this before FM25 and do Red Star and Partizan against each other. I know we've already done that one, but in this Balkan Super League, it might be quite fun.
Yeah.
But make sure you're checking out the Youth to Gold, because that's going to be at the end of the video. And of course, save game file you can find on patreon.com/MegaLukeGaming or on the YouTube channel members. The links are in the description. Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one. Now watch Youth to Gold.